Okay, let's dive into this. Today, we are unpacking an absolutely incredible story, and we're going to do it in just about 3 minutes. We're tracking the fast-paced biographical journey of a man whose life took, honestly, one of the most unexpected turns you could ever imagine. We are looking at the fascinating story of Yusuf Estes. So here's the big question, right? How does a devoted Christian minister become one of the world's most famous Islamic preachers? I mean, it's a massive irony. And today, we're really exploring this remarkable story of total personal transformation and deep interfaith dialogue.
Just consider the ultimate contrast here. On one hand, you've got Joseph Edward Estes, born in Texas, 1944. He's a Protestant music minister, a piano salesman, and by his own admission, a guy who held some pretty negative stereotypes about Muslims. But then look at his ultimate legacy on the other hand. Sheikh Yusuf Estes, a globally recognized Islamic scholar and a literal UN delegate. Talk about a complete 180.
Let's move to and see how this builds. The real turning point in his journey hit in the early 1990s. Yusuf's dad went into business with an Egyptian Muslim man named Mohammed Abdelrahman. Now, what's kind of wild here is that Yusuf's immediate goal was actually to convert his dad's new business partner to Christianity. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is what Yusuf actually observed when he spent time with the guy. It totally shocked him. The merchant didn't drink alcohol, he didn't lie, zero foul language, he prayed regularly, and he treated literally everyone with just immense kindness and respect. That impeccable character completely dismantled all those preconceived stereotypes Yusuf had about Islam.
So that initial observation sparked months of really intense religious study and debate between the two of them. And Yusuf quickly discovered 3 core theological points that ended up winning him over. First, there was this simple, direct concept of pure monotheism, just one God. Second, he found a deep respect and reverence for Jesus as a great prophet. And third, he was really drawn to this highly logical approach that actively encouraged asking tough questions and using reasoning.
All of this intense study led to a massive climactic moment in 1991. Yusuf's wife actually independently concluded that Islam was the truth, and she wanted to convert. Prompted by that, Yusuf publicly declared the Shahada, which is the Islamic testimony of faith, and guess what? Soon after, his father and the rest of his family followed suit.
And this brilliantly illustrates a totally new chapter. Yusuf completely transformed from a personal convert into a massive global force, really working to bridge the gap between the West and Islam.
His global impact was just immediate. Throughout the 90s, he served as a Muslim chaplain for the U.S. Bureau of Prisons. Fast forward to 2000, he's acting as a UN delegate at the World Peace Conference for Religious Leaders. And by 2012, he's receiving the prestigious Islamic Personality of the Year award. And he achieved all of this by perfectly leveraging his old preacher background. He used his natural humor and simple storytelling to reach millions.
He was also a total pioneer in online outreach. I mean, long before social media was everywhere, he founded the Guide US TV network. They were broadcasting everything: Islamic lectures, educational programs, children's content, interfaith discussions, you name it, along with Quranic studies. He basically made learning easily accessible for English speakers all over the world.
So the crucial point is this incredible journey. Joseph Edward Estes, born in Texas back in 1944, transformed into Yusuf Estes in 1991. He really cemented his status as one of the modern era's absolute most influential Western Muslim converts. He's known globally for that conversion story, his interfaith dialogue, and his dedicated Islamic outreach, which is also known as s.a.w.
Which brings us to the end of our explainer today, and it leaves us with this final, really provocative thought. Think about it. If personal study and sincere dialogue could completely transform a devoted preacher, how might an open mind change your own beliefs? It's an inspiring legacy, for sure, and just a fascinating reminder to always keep seeking the truth.